welcome back to a Vintage Vanity, and today's hair tutorial is all about the Lara Croft braid. I wore this look when I did my last unboxing and you guys really seemed to enjoy it, so I figured instead of just doing a review of the Irresistible Me hair extensions that they sent me for free, that I would not only review them and talk about how I chose my extensions, but I would also throw in a quick and easy hair tutorial while we're at it. Why not? Everybody likes a twofer. So keep watching and I'll tell you my thoughts. And this is my first go at hair extensions, and I have to say I'm really pleased with it. This is the box the extensions came in, and it is nice and sturdy, so you can actually use it to store your extensions. They came wrapped in a hairnet, and they also came with 2 additional weft clips. Now these clips work really easy. This is closed. All you do is kind of bend it and it pops open. You slip the hair in and then you just close it up. It's really simple, really easy, and they are very sturdy. When I had them in, I didn't feel like they were going to be coming loose or coming out anytime soon. So really pleased with that. Their Irresistible Me's hair extensions are Remy, so they are 100% human hair. There are 2 styles. There is the Silky Touch, and there is also the Royal Remy. Now, I'm not quite sure which one they gave me, so I can't tell you what the difference is between them, but I do know that the Royal Remy, which is the pricier one, comes from one specific donor. It is also completely unprocessed virgin hair. So that's really what kind of elevates the Royal Remy extensions. Now, what you get when you order them is, number 1, you get 1 4 weft hair extension. And basically what a weft is the width of the hair extension, and the number just comes from the number of clips that are on that extension. And this piece is the biggest and the heaviest piece in the set that you get. And I will say, wearing this with everything else, if you are prone to headaches with long hair, you might have some issues with this, but not to worry, because there are a lot of hair pieces in this set. But what I'm finding that I really like this for is using it basically for a fall or adding hair to an updo that I'm doing. I can use just this one and kind of get a, do the style that I'm looking for. So the first time you wear this, I would suggest wearing the 4 weft on a day you're only going to be wearing it for maybe a couple hours, so that way you can gauge how heavy this actually pulls on your head. You also get 2 3 wefts, and as you can tell, it's a little bit thinner with the hair that's on there. And I did wear all the extensions one day without the 4 weft and still had like a beautiful volume and beautiful length. So you also get 5 of these 2 wefts. And then finally you get 2 1 weft clips, which are perfect for right about the ear. Now I chose, you're probably like, Jen, it matches your hair exactly. How did they do that? Now they do have plenty of options for hair color on their site. I chose to go with the white blonde because I bleach my hair and then I color it. They don't have pink extensions out there, and even if they did, it probably wouldn't match my hair exactly. So I ordered the white blonde and I dyed them. I dyed them using the same process I used to dye my own hair, because guess what? These human hair extensions means not only can you color them in the same method that you color your hair, but you can use, curling irons on them, you can use flat irons on them. You can treat them essentially like you do human hair, but that does mean you have to care for them like human hair. The more and more product that builds up on them, the more and more they will weigh down. So you don't want to wash them all the time, but you do want to wash them enough so that they don't get too weighed down with product. Now, as far as how I dyed it, why did I not do a video on how I dyed it? Because I used my friend Ashley's video, which I will place a link to in the description, and I followed her coloring, how she colored hers step by step. So I figured she did it so well, why do another video? So if you're curious about that, go check it out. Now, let's talk about the other 2 things that you need to know when ordering hair extensions. What length do you want them? These are a 22-inch length. They are super long. They give me mermaid hair. The hair goes past my bosom. Can you see it? Can you see it? So these are super long. And I also ordered the 200-gram weight. What weight means is you have length, we already talked about that, but weight is how thick do you want the hair. Basically, if you have thin hair and you want volume, you want to get the weightiest, the 200 gram weight. If your hair is already super thick, you're probably just going to want to go with the 100 because you're looking more for length rather than volume. So that's just something to keep in mind as you're ordering them. Let me go ahead and show you how I use these. Now you will see these extensions in future videos as well. I've already found a couple styles I want to show you. So let's get started. So the 3 wefts are actually perfect for the back of the hair. So all I'm going to do is I'm taking my fingers and I'm dividing the hair. Not really even seeing what I'm doing back there. But you want to make sure you have enough hair for it to grab hold of. And you want to make sure it's wide enough to fit your weft. You want to make sure all your clips are open. Then you're going to bring that clip right to the hairline. You're going to slide it in just a little bit and then push down on those clips to close them up. And there you go. So all we're going to do now is we're going to place in another 3 weft. So again, letting down the hair, we're just going to take our thumbs, run it through the hair. This time I took a very small section of hair because you're probably asking yourself, what if my hair is too fine and thin to hold an extension? All you're going to do is you're going to back comb on the hair. You're just going to tease the hair just a little bit. That will allow you to slide the extension in, the clip in, and it won't slide through the hair. That teasing will provide it enough of a base to stay in your hair. Now for this section up here, I'm going to go ahead and use 2 wefts. And this time I'm going to bring my 2 over to the side a little bit and clip it in. And then right next to it, we'll clip the next one in. So basically creating almost like another 4 weft, just a little bit lighter. Now notice how there you can actually see the ends of my hair. It pretty obviously looks like I have extensions in. You don't want to leave too much on the top here so that there's a great separation between the 2. So we're going to do one more. I want to make sure you're leaving enough on the top that will actually cover the extension. We're going to take one more 2 weft. Now our natural end to our hair blends a little bit better with the extension that it did before. Now the problem is we got a really long mullet going on right now, don't we? So now we're going to take care of the side. For this look, I don't use the 1 wefts. I actually just separate it about halfway through and I take a 2 weft. And because we're going to be pulling the hair away from the hairline, you don't want to bring the extension right up to the hairline because you're going to see the end of the extension there. So I take it in just a little bit, probably about an inch, and then mullet is gone. Now on this side I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so the styling for this is pretty easy. You want to make sure you're parted on the side here. You're going to take just a small section of hair right here at the hairline. And you're going to twist it backwards. Push it forward a little bit because you don't want it to be straight to the head. You want to have some nice volume there. And then all you're going to do is pick up another little section of hair from the front, wrap it around the section you already have, twist it, and loosen it up. So just keep doing that until you've twisted it all the way behind the ear. You're going to take a bobby pin and you're going to pin into the twist. Basically trying to hide the bobby pin inside the bulk of hair here. For me, it takes about 2 bobby pins to do that properly and to get that feeling stable. Either run your fingers through or run your brush through to make sure that you don't have any like lines of separation in the hair. A little hairspray. Now, if I dig in, my weft is actually right here. You want to make sure that when you're looking at your hair that your weft is nice and covered. If it's not, you just need to kind of cover it, and you might need to put a bobby pin in to secure it so that weft isn't being seen. See, we can see we've got one down here, which we will cover up by bringing our hair up and around. Let's take another pulley. So for the side here, we're going to do the same thing we did over here. So I've just basically swept all the hair off to the side here. You're going to start with that thick section of hair that you ended your twisting with. You're going to divide it in 3, and you're going to start it as a standard braid. So the outside into the center, then the opposite outside into the center. Now you're going to take that outside piece, you're going to grab some hair at the bottom, and you're going to bring that into the center. Then you're going to take this outside piece, you're going to grab a little bit of hair, and you're going to bring that into the center. So basically you're French braiding sideways. And you're actually going to braid it this way until you have incorporated all the hair into the braid. So there's nothing left to actually French braid with. So you're left with 3 strands. And then just go ahead and braid that normally. And what I do is I kind of tug it down just a little bit so that it lays right next to my head. And outside the middle, 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 outside the middle. You guys are going to sing that from now on when you braid, right? Then I take one of these very small invisible plastic hair ties and I just tie off the end. Take your mirror. You just want to check the back for 2 things. Number 1, no weft showing. Number 2, that you don't have any weird gaps in the hair. There we go. Looks fabulous. Now I do spray the top of the hair a little bit. So there we go. That is our Lara Croft hair tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. And I guess all I need to do is strap on some guns and go raid some tombs. Irresistible Me was nice enough to give us a discount code, so if you are interested in getting some hair extensions, you can go ahead and use the link in the description, and they are offering my viewers a 10% discount, and you will find not only the link but also the code for that 10% off. As always, I love talking to you guys, so go ahead in the comment section below, let me know what you thought of today's look, let me know if you're excited for the new Tomb Raider game, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!